Welcome back to the final part of my 2024 wildlife journey. These last few months of the year have brought some of nature's most dramatic moments. I can't wait to share them with you. Let me take you through these autumn to winter adventures.
Good morning. I've come back to RSPB Lane Moss today. I've come for the beaded tits today. I've seen so many pictures of them, so fingers crossed we get them. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. I couldn't even keep count of how many beadies we've just had. That was unreal.
That's the shovel was.
So I'm back in the car now. I've really enjoyed myself today. I went back to the beaded tit and wow, that was unreal. I couldn't even count how many there were. So I got 2 female pintails. It's the first time I've seen pintails. I would really like to see a male one. I think they look stunning from pictures I've seen of them. I'm focusing on red deer for a couple of weeks. So I'll be so looking forward to doing that. I'm really excited about going to Bradgate. It's one of my favourite places. Good morning. I've come to my favourite red deer place. We are at Bradgate Park today. So we finally found some of the red deer. and we found a huge herd just here. It's been quite cool actually watching these, but we haven't found as many as we normally would by now. The fallow deer though have been really good today. That last little one who was proper trotting away, did you see him? How cool was he? He was fab. We've been told that there's quite a lot of red deer up in the hills, so we're going to head up the hills and see what we see up there. My goodness, I am shaken. That was too close to comfort, that really was. We were heading up to the deer herd up there. We are still quite a way back. And we spotted a deer coming in from this side. I was like, we need to hold on here because I feel like we're going to be in his escape route. So we backed up a bit. And then one of the big males from over there, I mean, you still see one of them there. He came in from right over here, right across there. And then another one came from down there, and then this one from this side. And started chasing each other. We had one, it was like a triangle. We had one here, we had one there, we had one here, and then we had one there. I mean, you can still see him there. We just couldn't get out of the way. I thought, oh my God, we're going to get squashed. That was too close for comfort. I'm still shaking. I mean, you can probably see by the footage how shaky it is. I was terrible. I say terrified, but it was the adrenaline, the excitement, and how we're going to get squashed. But I mean, you can still see him there. So we're hanging back here to let him get back in with the herd, which are right over there. But wow, we found the red deers and we found them chasing each other, and wow. So we're currently trying to run away and we're getting followed by a big red deer stag. This is the one that was cornered earlier. But like, we've literally just had to run down his path because he's followed us all the way down his other path. But like, today's been awesome. It really has. Well, that didn't go very well. we were trying to get past him and he just wouldn't let us past. So we've now had to come up a different route and see where we end up. But he just wouldn't let us past at all. Like, nah, it's not worth it. So we're up another hill. So we'll see where we end up this time. Wow, that was so cool. We got blocked, didn't we? So we couldn't get down the path that we were going down. And we turned up back to the original red deer herd that we were watching at the start. I'm so sorry, this phone's really wobbly today and I don't know why. And we're walking back through all the females, like, where's the male? And my husband said, oh, there he is, feeding. No, he was fighting. Wow, I've never seen a proper fight. That was amazing. That really was amazing. Wow. We didn't really, at the start I was like, oh, the red deer aren't where we normally find them. But the fallow were really, really good this morning. So I thought, well, we go up towards where the coffee shop is, and there's normally good fallow deer there. And I tend to like them because they jump over the wall. So we headed up that bit, and that's when we found the first big red deer herd. So I was like, oh, we found some. And then I said, we got talking. He said, oh, there's quite a lot up the hill. All right, we'll go up the hill. We always go up the hill anyway. But we'll go up at this point. And wow. So when we were surrounded by the three of them, honestly, I was shaking for about 2 hours. The adrenaline just went through us. It was crazy. And then we got another big herd, and this is where the three of them, well, it ended up being 4, were trying to get back in. So then we got to the top, and it was like, oh my god, this, like, crazy. And then this one that blocked us on the way back down, he was actually good karma, because we wouldn't have came out where we came out if it wasn't for this red deer blocking the path. And to get them actually really rotten, they were so equal on weight, it was crazy. Morning, I'm at Studley Royal today. As we came in, we had the red deer herd, so we know where they are now, and they're quite close to the path, which is really cool. It's me, my husband and little legs again today, so we won't be going fully off-road because he's in the pushchair. But let's go and see what we see for the deer road. that is the deer herd that I've just been filming. Two young stags came in, and the big, I mean, he's huge, the stag that's in that herd there. He really chased him off. But we have got another stag this side. So I'm hoping, I've lost where he is. He's like over them trees there. So I'm hoping we might get a bit of a fight scene. The two that came in, you could tell they were really young, and they weren't going to challenge him. He's a beast. But that was cool. That was actually cool. He did come over. However, the other stag, the big stag, didn't spot him. So he did come over, but when the big stag didn't actually spot him at the start, so he was getting closer and closer. And, oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? But one look at that big stag, and he ran. He didn't risk it, but that was good. So we're near enough back at the car now. We're literally just at the pond at the start where the car park is. We thought we were going to have 5 minutes here. The sun's lovely here. But it's quite cool today. They are starting to rut now, which is really good. Good morning. I apologise how dark it is. I am currently sat in a service station. I am 2 hours from home and I'm an hour away from Bradgate. I am currently charging the car, which is why I thought I will do my little intro video now, because it's still going to be dark when we get to Bradgate. We are going for sunrise. I'm hoping for some backlit at sunrise with some bellowing and hopefully get the breath. That's what I'm hoping for. But it's wildlife. You never guarantee to get these things. So we've made it to Bradgate. We got here before sunrise. The herd was exactly where I wanted them to be. We had no sunrise. We've already had challenging males. He's currently in them trees. We can keep hearing him roaring away. So we've come to stop at a little bit there. It's a little fenced off bit. We've got female just there. So I'm hoping he might come down this bit.
This could be good.
Well, we've stopped for our breakfast. We've got a big herd just there. So they've just laid back down. So I thought, you know what, we're going to sit down, have sandwiches and have a coffee and wait and see if anything happens. Oh, we are currently at the top of a hill. The view from up here is unreal. Well, apart from the clouds, but it's really cool. So I couldn't start here when we got here because obviously it was still dark. But we have called it a day. We've had such a fab day. We didn't get any rutting though. Just absolutely gutted about. But I mean, I got that the other time. So it was really cool to see that. Got some good bellowing, but other than that, it seemed really quiet today. Good morning. So I've come back to RSPB Salt Home today. I feel so like I'm cheating, and I'm cheating on OM systems today. I love my OM systems, don't get me wrong, I always will keep OM. But they're all packed up and they're going for a service and a clean. So I've pinched my dad's Canon R5 and the 100 to 500 today. I wanted to mainly test it somewhere where it's not important, just in case I don't get my kit back, because I've got jobs. I'm better off getting like my eye and getting used to it for something that's not fully important. So I've never used the video settings on the R5. So I'm really looking forward to actually testing and seeing what that is actually like. Because that's one of the things I absolutely love OM for, is the video and the stabilisation. So I'm really looking forward to playing with the Canon R5 today.
I mean, that bit's all right. Yeah, well,
No other
this place, went
Go down to the gate.
yeah, I was going to go down, I was just going out the view park, and then I parked close in.
Right.
I've given in that high. There wasn't much kicking about, but we did get quite a lot of little birds. So it was quite interesting to put the camera to test on the little birds. I love the video on the R5. I love how it just locks focus and stays on focus. It's just so slow to get the focus in the first place though. That's the only thing I can't get grips on. I still think I prefer my OM, but it's nice to play with it. It's nice to get my hands on the R5 with the 100 to 500. But if I had them both next to me, I would still pick up the OM one. So I came up to the bit where I seen the owl last time. But last time that the owls are here. It's not much about. Got a couple of distant tails. But it's very quiet, which I'm absolutely gutted about. The light is stunning. I mean, look at the sky, it's just perfect. But I'm going to walk down to Salthorn Pools and see what's kicking about in that one. Tempted to not spend too much longer really here and go to where the owls are that I've never been lucky and seen them, and see if anything's there. I really enjoyed Filstead Hyde. I didn't spend that long in there because there wasn't really that much about. There was the teals, there was the shovelers, and they were quite close, which was really good. But I'm having a love-hate relationship with this R5 today. When it's good, wow, it is spot on. When it's bad, I want to chuck it in the lake. There was a marsh harrier that came in on Filstead Hyde. I would have got probably my best marsh harrier picture had I had my OM1. Wouldn't even focus on it. It just, anything in the sky, this R5 will not focus on it. I wish I had my OM1 today. Honestly, that picture would have been unreal. It literally balanced on the reeds, but because it was like white sky, it just wouldn't focus. But I'm gonna now head to that road that I tried back in winter. I've never been lucky when I get to this road, and I see some unreal pictures of the short-eared owls on there. So I thought, I've left Salt home earlier than I normally would, and I've still got a couple of hours of daylight left, which we don't get a lot of at the moment. So I'm going to head to this road, and fingers crossed I might actually get lucky. I felt like I was in Jurassic Park. I feel like I was trying to shut the door to like stop the T-Rex trying to get me. What I do for a picture, honestly. But I'm here on that road that I said I was going to be. They never show you about the cow part of it. I'm definitely on the right road, which makes a nice change. And but a lot of people who were here, the photographers and people with binoculars, they all seem to be giving up now. So I'm gonna give it maybe 10 more minutes if I don't get eaten by a cow, and then call it a day. But I'll speak to you once I'm finished here. Well, that was quite cool to finish the day with. I didn't get any videos. I was struggling to get focus just for pictures. I think I've got a couple though. I got the short-eared owl. Wow, I'm so glad I finally found the location. I've been searching for this, I'm still looking for it. I've been searching for this location for ages, and I've finally found it. And it's the start of the season, so I can't wait to come back here with my OM kit. I feel like I got the best shots out of everyone who stood here. It kept flying past my car, which was really cool. And I was just sat there, like, and using the car as the hide. And I'm obsessed. I'm still looking for it. It's a bit too dark now for pictures, but that was cool. Good morning. So I've come to Rainton Meadows in Durham today. I was going to go somewhere else today, but Little Legs has hurt himself. So I didn't want to be too far from home in case I'm needed. I'm still using the R5 today as well. So I'm hoping I got something. But a little exciting news yesterday. Do you remember the picture that broke my nose and it got in the top 10? I mean, you can still see the scar on my nose from it. It only won a silver in the International Pet Photography Awards. I found out yesterday morning. The quality in the silver, and like, even the quality in the bronze, and even like, how have I made it into the silver awards? Honestly, I'm speechless. I really am. It's just give me such a boost that I needed. I can't believe it. I really can't. So I've actually got the hide to myself now. It's quite quiet with people today. I was really surprised the car park was so full. But there's a lot of birds here, but they're all very distant. We've had some pink-footed goose, which are really cool. Have you ever seen the film A Big Year? Honestly, pink-footed goose, it always reminds me of that film. But I got the pink-footed goose. There's quite a lot of like ducks about. So we've got like the shell duck, we've got some shovelers, we've got some widgeon, we've got some teal, there's some tufted ducks. There's quite a lot of different species here. The lake's really busy, but everything's quite distant. I don't think I've took a picture yet. I've only done some video. But the sounds are really cool today. I'm just loving listening to the sounds. So I'm back in the car. I've spent about 4 hours here. I was going to wait for the sun to set, but speaking of my husband, the little legs is being really clingy, and my poor husband is supposed to be working from home, so not getting much work done. So I thought I'd better go home and look after him. But it was quite cool to actually see the pink-footed geese today. That was a nice little highlight. I didn't get very lucky with the kingfisher, but speaking to people in the hide, the kingfisher hasn't been spotted for a few weeks. They've actually redone the hide. It's been painted, had new windows. It was really nice today. It's still really cold in that hide. But the light was so good. It would have been amazing for kingfishers. But it was really cool to see everything today. Like seeing the teal, seeing the widgeons. I do love a widgeon. I love the colouring. I love a little whistle noise as well, widgeons make. There's a lot of geese, and obviously the pink-footed geese was a little highlight. Good morning. So I'm at my favourite place in the UK. Well, one of my favourite places. I've got so many favourite places, but it's one of the top ones. I'm at Borneo today. It is grey seal pupping season. Oh, I love the grey seal pups. I just love the noises. They sound like they say "mum." They go "mum, mum." I'll get you some sounds so you can hear. I'm still on the R5 today. I've finally heard back from OM. There's a bit of work that needs doing to my camera, so it's a bit longer getting it back than I hoped.
UK.
I'm back in the car. I've got my coffee. I'm all prepared for my journey home. But oh, I loved it. The babies, I just love the baby seals. Did you hear them? They do sound like the same mum, don't they? Mum, mum, mum. It's fab. So the fight scene, oh my god, that was really good. I've never seen a seal bounce like that. It was fab. That was probably one of my highlights of the day, is the fight scene. and the one that was so close and just kept waving at me. He was just, honestly, he was adorable. Good morning. So today I have come to WWT Washington Wetland Centre near Sunderland. I've actually been asked to come here because someone wants to see what it's like. But I am back with my OM systems today. I just started getting the hang of the R5. I had gigs at the weekend and I was really impressed with it. I think I'd finally got the hang of it. However, I'd done a Christmas dog shoot last night with mine just to test ready for the weekend for a dog shoot that I've got, and I compared them both. I'd done a couple of pictures with the R5 and a couple of pictures with my OM1, and I prefer the OM1. That was so cool. I do love little birds. There was just crazy amount. There was bullfinches, greenfinches, chaffinch, robins, blue tits, dunnocks, great tits, coal tits. There was just, I couldn't count. It was amazing. That was so cool. I could have stayed in there forever. So I'm back in the car. I've really enjoyed today. I just love it here. As I said, I didn't get to show you all of the place because I was running out of time. I mean, it's near enough dark now, and it shuts in 10 minutes. So it was really fun. I love woodland birds and especially great spotted woodpeckers. Them and gannets are my top birds. I love them. I have really enjoyed it. It's nice to come somewhere different rather than just going somewhere wildlifing. At least it's wildlifing and you have something. So especially if you're learning to take photos, it's definitely worth coming here because you've got your mandarin, you've got your eider, you've got your smew, you've got your black swan, you've got your cranes, So there's quite a lot of birds to practice on, as well as your wildlife. Oh, good morning. I've come to North Cave Wetlands today. I know I came here in the summer, but I've come to meet up with a group of like bird and female birders, really. I thought, well, it's called Bird and Bells, and it's a female birding group that's on Facebook. So I thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to tag along this time and see what I can see. I might even learn stuff.
Yeah. And the kingfishers have been down here as well. Yeah.
Just lovely though, on the teaser.
So we're just about to meet back up now for mince pies and coffee. So I thought, well, I'm here early, there's nobody else back yet. So I thought, well, I'll quickly talk to you. There wasn't much kicking about really, but we've had we missed a peregrine by a minute, which I'm gutted about. But I really enjoyed the goldfinches. You know, being right now, I love a goldfinch in flight. So I've got a really good goldfinch in flight, I think. Fingers crossed when I get it back on the camera.
Too far away for this.
So I apologise, the dash cam is beeping. But we drove down to that hide rather than walked it, which was quite beneficial actually. But it was quite cool. We got some buzzards. Wasn't a lot. It was like some widgeon. There was some coots. I was hoping to get the kingfisher. Apparently the kingfisher sits on that hide. But do you know what? It's actually been really nice to be out with fellow women birders and bird photographers, and that it's been lovely.
Putting food back out, and I'm not getting a lot, but there's plenty. As I said, there's plenty.
How do they know that they're pink-foot geese?
It's not very big, but
They'll probably.
So I am back in the car. I have got my coffee, which makes a nice change. But that was so fun. I really enjoyed it today. There wasn't really a lot about wildlife in, like close, to get pictures of. So I apologise there wasn't much to see, but there generally wasn't much to see.
Those bearded tits darting through the reeds, the raw power of the rutting deer, and the miracle of the grey seal pubs on our shores. These are moments that sum up why I fall in love with wildlife photography. So looking back at 2024, I started as a complete beginner, fumbling with my camera settings, struggling with those awful first few videos which were to music. But what a journey it has been. So from like Tanzania to my local parks, from technical disasters to magical encounters. Each moment, each challenge has taught me something new. And you know what's really exciting? This is just the beginning. 2025 is already shaping up to be incredible. I'm going to be heading to Scotland to witness the legendary black grouse lek. Something I've dreamed about for years. And then in September, I'm fulfilling a lifetime dream of travelling to Borneo to photograph wild orangutans in the natural habitat. How amazing is that going to be? But whether I'm halfway across the world or in my local park, I've learned there's magic in every wildlife encounter, big or small. So thank you all for being part of this journey, I cannot wait to share the next chapter with you. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to join me for those upcoming adventures. I will see you in 2025 and see you soon.